Collective, somebody's doing spell work on me. So we're about to tap in to see who's doing spell work on me. Somebody's doing some womb magic. They make so somebody's doing spell work and they're doing womb magic, and I want to see who's doing it. So angels, ancestors, spirits of the divine white light, at you only. Please provide me with some insight. Who is currently doing spell work on me? Current energy. Who is doing spell work on me? Current energy. Who is doing spell work on me? Current energy. Wow. A neighbor. Related family. A neighbor, related family. Karmic soulmate. Spiritual cultist. Then we got ex-boyfriend, enemy. Soulmate in the reverse. Karmic friend. Baby mama in the reverse. Our school and work associates. But I'm only going to take the first 4 cards. Look, ex-girlfriend, ex-boyfriend. Neighbor, related family, karmic soulmate, a spiritual cultist. But the first person is neighbor. The first energy is neighbor. I don't know why y'all trying. I don't know. Now somebody's nervous now. Why do spell work if you're going to get nervous after I tap in? I don't understand. What? Yeah, stupid. But we gonna do this. Let's. Time magic. They try to do something with time. Stop time, reverse time, slow time. They're trying to do something with the time. But it's not working. An ex-friend. So confirmation with the ex-friend because it came out. Anybody else is going to come out on this table in the index cards. So tragic endings is happening. So tragic endings is happening to this neighbor, related family, karmic soulmate, spiritual cultist, and an ex-friend. Humpty Dumpty had a ray fall. They met. Because they summoned something and it's not working. And another indictment charge is piling up. Yeah, they've been backed into a corner with this ex-friend and they're going out sad. Tragic endings is happening. Yeah, they put me in the dirt and God made dirt and dirt don't hurt. Yeah, they all fall down. They racist. They in survival mode. They're being backed into a corner. An old school friend. See, so confirmation, ex-friend, old school friend. So the neighbor and the ex-friend, old school friend is involved. And they doing spell work. But the neighbor is definitely doing spell work because that's the first card that came out. And of course, the neighbor is always doing spell work. He don't stop doing spell work. They put me a communal trial, experimental study or study group that involves an entire community or part of an organization. The same shit is going to keep coming out. There's not going to be no different message. So there's no way to say that what's coming out on the table is a lie. Because the same message keeps repeating itself. It says the cat got somebody by the tongue and the balls. Failed mission. Their root work they're doing. The upstairs neighbors. I'm so done. Oh gosh, Charlie G Wiz. Every time they do a spell or ritual, it rains. Moon cycle cleanse. Hold on, I gotta turn off my stove because I'm cooking. And this is when it started, when I started cooking. When I started cooking is when they decided to do this womb magic. They broke all types of laws. And they all about to meet the coroner. They got a bad reputation for what these weapons that they formed. And they're getting casted out, or because they failed their mission. A brother not related. Again, this brother not related. A brother energy always keep coming out with the upstairs neighbor. They were devoted to do this. They were devoted to doing this root work. Now they caught themselves a federal law case. The feds is on them. You know what's funny? The helicopters came right after the whole whaling shit. And while I was doing my reading, the second reading, picking up on this, a little bit after that, the helicopters was around. It said they weren't paying attention to the sign given by the divine. Them helicopters is the FBI. I heard they being watched. Yeah, they're very manipulative. They're trying to manipulate time, but it's not working. They're alone. Somebody feels alone. This ex-friend. They in denial that tragic ending is happening. Yeah, the womb magic. Look at it. I said somebody's doing womb magic, and it's coming out. They're doing, like I said, they're doing womb magic. They're trying to cause health issues. Yeah, chi magic. They're trying to unbalance my chi. Somebody I work with, I don't work with nobody. I work by myself. It says the masks have cracked and are falling off the hidden enemies. And they're going out sad for putting me in this experimental study with a community or organization. Now the cat's out the bag and the tongue got somebody by their balls and they mad and they blaming me. That everybody knows the truth. Oh, well, blame me all the fuck you want. You goddamn right. It's my fault that you getting exposed, bitch. You should have never came for me in the first place, ho. Now you mad that everybody knows that you a little bitch ass that do spell work on people? You're mad that your mask has cracked? You're mad that you're being seen for the evil little bitch that you are. You are mad, my upstairs neighbors. Nobody gives a fuck if you mad. I keep saying I gotta stop screaming because I really want my voice back. But hey, they're gonna need medical assistance for this root work that they doing on me is a failed mission. Someone's travel plans have been impacted and a storm is coming for this upstairs neighbor. They a dissociative identity disorder. They don't know who they are. That's not my fucking problem. They unable to escape this karma. They broke all types of laws and they're about to meet the coroner. They got a bad reputation. They're getting casted out. Look, in your vicinity and lives around you. They got no goals. It's over. This settlement deadline is over. Settlement deadline, cast it out. It's over. Confirmation with the car honk. They feeling like sour apples. They getting beat up by their own energy. They're trying to distort energy distortion. They're being manipulative. Doing this womb magic, trying to cause me health issues. Come correct or don't come at all. They didn't come correct in my energy. They shouldn't have came at all. Someone's getting their hands put on them. They're running out of money. Say messages. Somebody needs to step forward or somebody is going to step forward. They attacked me out of spite. They was doing love spell and free will control. They're trying to bind me to their karma, but they're unable to escape their karma. So they're trying to bind me to it, but I'm a spiritual OG. And they are terrified. They're trying to change plans, but they're still getting exposed. They got no more cards to play, and they out of moves. And it's over. Revenant. This is a movie thing. Again, where a bunch of hunters are hunting bears, and they left with this one hunter out in the woods to die alone. They abandoned him in the woods. Yeah, nature magic. Look, I said revenant. Somebody abandoned one hunter in the woods. Nature magic. They do nature magic. Yeah, for a setup. So there could be a group of people that go into nature with this revenant, a group of people to hunt one person in the nature. This is a setup. They were trying to set me up. Yeah, the Hunger Game, because they was in a competition with me, but they were trying to set me up to unalive me, because the Hunger Game is about the last one standing. You already know that movie. They don't live. Confirmation. They serve no purpose. They don't serve they no longer serve a purpose, because their masks have cracked and have fallen off. They being watched by spirit or by people. This wild witch is being watched, or the wild witch the watchtower wild witch could be watching me. They lost grip of reality. They are terrified. Yeah, because I'm unbothered, unfazed, and uninterested in what's going on. Yeah, control. They being controlled, or they were trying to control me. Everyone knows the truth, and the secrets are revealed about this troublemaker that's being naughty by nature, that likes to be naughty by nature. Yeah, something is long overdue. I'm not going to pluck no more, so there's no point. I came on here to find out who's doing spell work on me. It says the neighbor, and it specifically said the upstairs neighbor. So the upstairs neighbor is doing womb magic on me, womb magic root work on me, and love spell free will control. So they're trying to control my free will and an ex-friend, an old school friend. Confirmation with the siren, if you heard it. And then they start moving, so confirmation. I don't know why you try. I don't know why you try. I don't know why you try. You gonna die. I don't know why. I don't know why you try. You gonna die. You trying to summon something over here? You trying to summon something in my body, in my womb? What you trying to do? I'm not lying. You're gonna die. They're all about to meet the coroner. What does meet the coroner mean? What does the meet the coroner mean, people? When you go to the coroner, that means you're already dead, right? They're about to do an examination to see how you died, right? I'm just saying. The cards are saying it, not me. I'm just saying what the cards are saying. Somebody's going to pass away. The upstairs neighbor is going to pass away. These people are going to pass away. They think it's a joke. They think that I'm lying when I say this. Look, and they nervous. Now they want to be nervous in my energy again with the bullshit. Get out of my energy, man. You do a spell work on me, but then you want to be nervous. I don't understand, my nigga. You just like to be scared? That is, you like to sit in scary energy? I don't understand. But then again, I do understand. They're not human. They're demons. Da, demon, da. Da, demon, da. So, bless you. Bless you, Simba. I don't know why. I don't know. I was going to play some music, but my phone is dead, so I can't even do it. Next time. Collective, next time. But let me get out of here, because like I said, I just wanted to tap in to see who was doing spell work. And I already said, it confirmed that somebody was doing womb magic, because I said somebody was doing womb magic. I already knew who it was. But instead of just accusing them right then and there, I'm just going to let the fucking cards expose them. That's it. I'm going to let the cards speak for itself. I'm going to let the energy speak for itself. Karmic neighbor. Wow, look, and their brother. I'm not lying. The card split. The card split niece and brother, but it splits in brother right behind the niece card because it split twice. Ooh, secret admirer, scammer, con artist, thief. Spiritual occultists, mutual acquaintances, business partners with a person of authority, a landlord, related family, neighbor. I love it when they incriminate themselves on my camera. I love it. I fucking love it. I really don't think he knows what that word is. I really don't think he knows what that word is. The dog barking is giving me confirmation. Motherfuckers is nervous. The dog's barking is giving me confirmation. They motherfuckers is nervous. And they showing their nervousness. And it's coming, they doing it while I'm on the live. So everybody can see that what's coming out in his readings is they nervous. Karmic male. Enemy of mine. Neighbor. Now they're about to go downstairs to the downstairs neighbor or to their family to talk about something. They're about to go host a meeting. Somebody leaving the door of the apartment. Die, demon, die. Die, demon, die. Uh-oh, they running scared. Oh. Nervous. My arms are sweating out. Here we go. Ooh, they thought they were bad. They thought they were bad. They thought they were bad. They thought they was the big bad wolf, puffing and puffing, saying, little pig, let me in. And I'm saying, not by the head, my chinny chin chin. And they huffing and they puffing and they trying to blow my house down. But they can't. Confirmation. Car honking. Motherfuckers are trying to blow my house down, baby. But when they come to find out that I'm one of the wolves too, bitch. I'm that alpha. I'm that alpha. Confirmation with the car honk. I'm that alpha female. That's why the little bitch upstairs want to be me, this witch or warlock, because he knows I am. There's a landlord religious figure, landlord in the reverse, witch, warlock, religious figure involved. Also a content creator, karmic soulmate in the reverse, a father figure. Confirmation. And their ex-girlfriend. And their son, the landlord, in reverse, is a witch or a warlock. An enemy. The baby daddy, baby mama, baby daddy, baby mama, spiritual cultist, a couple, a religious figure couple, Yeah, look, religious figure. A friend and their friend, baby mama, neighbor. And their brother, I don't know, keep coming out. Uncle, person of authority, school or work associate, brother, father, a spiritual occultist. They're doing womb magic. They're arguing. I hear so loud voices. Their brother went downstairs to a karmic family. Their brother's talking to a karmic family. A fake religion list. Somebody told me to pluck. Was told to leave it alone and they didn't. A father related, father side of the family, twisted stories, and it's been made a public display. Something told me to pluck. A fake religion list was told to leave it alone, walk away. Their father related. So their father related told them to leave it alone. The father side of a fake religion list was told to leave it alone by their father on the father side of the family. Going back upstairs, this fake religion is twisted stories and it's been made public display. They were told to leave it alone and it's been made a public display. Now they're feeling naked and afraid. This ex-lover and their family involvement on the father's side of the family. They're in a sticky situation. They nervous. They're in my energy. Fucking underarms is sweating again. They're in a sticky situation for being in a childlike behavior, trying to torment and torture me, being a peeping Tom. They wanted to be the one. My upstairs neighbor wanted to be the one. You're not the one or the two or the three. Yeah, and they caught themselves a federal case. I'm not plucking from the same pile. This pile is over here. The first card that came out was federal law. So the FBI is watching them. They got themselves a federal case. Came out twice. They didn't realize the strength that I carry. They ungodly. The government, if they don't confess, it's going to be a mess. They need to confess. It's return to sender to these crazy energy vampires. They tried to block my roads, my path, block my way. They being humiliated. They being humiliated. They tried to contain my gifts. They no longer have their position or power. The rats is running. They're about to be taking out their misery. They failed to realize I'm not the one to play with. Karmic lessons they're learning. They need to go heal these monsters. In July, they could be going to prison. I've been upgraded. They're imagining their own funeral and ending. They were running too many lies to see their own downfall. Something was overlooked. Them being wicked was being overlooked. Now they're being destroyed for thinking they are know-it-all energy. The one-trick pony ran out of tricks and now they're sick. Being put into a spiritual coma. They being humbled. They going insane, berserker, trying to make bargains and deals for this revenge on me. This dark worker. This is happening now. This current timeline. It was a risky move. The accuser is always the accusee. They out here pocket watching me, and I'm undefeated. They're in the trap house. This fire starter. Uh-oh. They're intimidated by my supernaturalness. They're intimidated by my gifts. This karmic couple. What they did is unforgettable. This was spiritual suicide. With a mother related. Spirit is walking amongst us. This present moment. They got themselves tangled up in a situation. And they try to downplay my gifts. They were doing dream magic. Yeah, I'm unstoppable. Dreams deferred but not defeated. Hey, hey. Somebody thought they were the mother of all ravens. And now they're about to have a fatal ending. These puppets that were out here saying that I pay for play, that I'm easy late. So they were saying that I pay for play. They were spreading rumors. That I pay for play. They were spreading rumors that I sell my ass when he's the one that sells his ass. Anyway, I said I was going to continue, and I still continued. I'm done now. They keep getting exposed because they keep doing shit. And they keep showing their hand every time they get busted. On live. Thank you very much for being professional idiots. I appreciate you for being the professional idiot that you are. I truly do. I love it. I love stupid people. And when they do stupid things, I truly do. Because they expose themselves in my home community. They expose themselves in my home community. I'm getting good news. I'm about to get some good news in my home community. About this Brady Bunch gang and the combined family. That was trying to cause me an eviction. Playing with my devices. Yeah, doing necromancy. Trying to bind me. They are fraud. A mother side of the family is a fraud. They don't have no angelic magic. They do necromancy, and it was a bad investment. It says I was outnumbered, and I still drop kicked them all. These karmics is trapped. Their mind is blown. That this false advertisement, their divination, they were doing a lot of false advertisement and divination. They were being stubborn. They were beating their chest like King Kong and I'm a whole Caesar. Current home and work community. Somebody's in a false marriage. They're trying to deny allegations and claims. Ooh. Because people are talking about them being materialistic and doing what they did to me for money. As seen on TV. They watching me. A bunch of idiots that lost grip of reality. They lost their power. Doing this alchemy. And they're about to go experience the wrath of God. They fumbled the bag. And now they're in their feelings. From this policy assurance that they put on me. They're about to get banished. A brother not related, brother related, whatever. This brother keeps coming out. They peeping Tom. They're a bunch of puppets peeping Toms. Endings is happening in the shadows. With whoever they collaborated with. The tables have turned on this Uncle Tom energy. Tables have turned on this Uncle Tom kiss ass energy. They need to be on medication. Because they toxic. They need to make peace with this imperfection that's about to happen in their life. Because they're not getting the outcome that they want. It's an undesired outcome they're going to get because I have protection. They're out here attacking my chakras. They're the ones that's getting evicted. Somebody snitched on them. I'm the snitch or somebody else snitched on them. Collective, this video is going to be over because my battery is low. They out here trying to play victim. No, you can't play victim. So peace out, collective. Thank you for listening again. As I expose the people, they are here spiritually organ harvesting for me, and it was a bad investment. People in the online community too. These people have shortened their life on earth, trying to set me up for some type of money fraud. A karmic man that's in childlike behavior that needs to act their age. Everything has been returned back to its sender, to this fake religion list. Yeah, that has no lives. They lonely. They don't have no blind faith. And they're under a black cloud for whatever they did in the past. Peace out, collective. Stay protected. They reap what they sow. You reap what you sow, bitch. Yeah, and this is good news for me. That they're getting evicted. Yes, the fuck it is. I would like to hear that. I would love to hear my upstairs neighbors get evicted. I would love to hear everybody that came for me get evicted. Yes, indeed. Please do. Take them out. Remove them. What they want to be. I guess that's what's happening. That's what you get. Peace out, collective. See you later. Bye.